From Severn Films, we have the unofficial sequel to Patrick. It's Patrick Still Lives. This is an Italian take on the movie. It's I guess, like Italians tend to do back then. They just saw something they liked, so they decided just to go ahead and make their own version of it. This is 1980. It's subtitled, if that's a turn off for you. Might as well know it up front. Something happens to a dude named Patrick. He becomes comatose. They use these other like bodies to kind of generate a power to him, and it basically plays out like Patrick, but in a more extreme way. I don't remember how Patrick went, to be honest with you. I've seen Patrick when it came out. I have the, I believe it's the Synapse DVD of it. Watched it when I got it, reviewed it. Don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember it being quite dull. This one, not as dull. This one here actually spices things up, because this movie, for all of its flaws that it probably does have, for the fact all the logic is tossed out the window, it bombards you with nudity. Plenty of Italian nudity. Plenty of Italian graphic gore. There is some very, very graphic gore here. There is a woman who has her private area impaled with something, and that's not a porno reference. This is just straight up one of the kills in this movie. So it will get credit, and it will get props to me for being very, very extreme in one way or another. So, and the gist of it is these people, they cause Patrick to go into a coma, so like we're years down the line, or at least sometime down the line. And basically there's a group of people that's coming in contact with him, and revenge is kind of being took, and you have to kind of watch it to kind of see why they're doing what they're doing. And I don't want to spoil it, but there's one particular girl that's hot for 1980, and Patrick kind of takes a liking to her, which leads the way for some very erotic, very, I don't know, psychic type erotic moments, if that makes sense. Is that even a thing? Well, it is now. And this is on Blu-ray from Severn. Looks pretty solid. I mean, it's old, it's Italian, it's not going to look pristine by any means, but it looks good. The movie keeps you interested enough. I'm still going to say 2.5, though. And that's not a diss on it. I don't want people to say, well, you just gave it a 2.5. But movie-wise, it's probably 2.5. But if you take into account the mere insanity of it all, then you might want to go check it out anyway. And if you've got the other Patrick movies, why not get this one to go along with it? Like I said, plenty of nudity. Hot women naked, that's always good. Plenty of violence and gore, including one very graphic kill that comes to mind here. It's just strange, but it's Italian, and a lot of stuff from the Italian part of the world that came out around this time is strange, so I'm not going to knock it for that. Extras, C'est La Vie interview with actor Gianni D. That's probably not pronounced right, but there it is, we can make that out. And a trailer. So, this Patrick Still Lives. It's region free. It's in a snazzy black case. Also, if you don't like this art right here, you can pop it out and you can have this art right here. That art might be what goes back in. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take a moment, if I can figure this out here, and we are going to put this cover in. Hardest time I've ever had putting a cover in. We're going to put this cover in, and voila, Patrick Still Lives, with a slightly better cover, I would say. So, it's from Severn. It's Italian mono audio, so you have to read it. But if that doesn't run you off, it's worth checking out.